Only a day after ODM party suffered a blow following the defection of Sotik MP Joyce Laboso to the United Republican Party. Prime Minister Raila Odinga was in Bomet County seeking to forestall further defections of MPs from the region. Odinga, who was accompanied by ministers and MPs allied to ODM, defended himself against accusations that he had failed to resettle the people evicted from the Mau forest. This comes less than a month after MPs Margaret Lagat and Beatrice Connes threatened to decamp from ODM if the evictees are not resettled.
Mabadiliko ni sisi. Hiyo ndio jina ya chama chetu cha ODM. Msipige kura ati watu wetu wote wanapiga kama atini ya kabila yetu. Hapana. Raila vile vile ni wa kabila yenu. Kwa nini Raila hawezi kuwa kabila yako?
Mimi ni ODM 24 hours, 7 days in a week. Hata saa ingine ni 8 days in a week. Basi hiyo ndio maneno.
We will stand by you. Those who want to defect wako na haki ya kufanya hivyo. Hata sisi tuko na haki kwa sababu we have consulted our people and they have told us not to defect. So we can't defect.
Odinga, who had earlier attended a Sunday service at Singiroi Catholic Church before addressing a rally at Bomet Stadium, cautioned Kenyans against engaging in tribal politics.
Mambo ya ukabila haiwezi kusaidia. Mtu mwingine anaweza kutoka Lamu, awe anaweza kuwa na sera mzuri zaidi ya kukusaidia kushinda mtu ambaye ametoka hapa Kericho.
Meanwhile, presidential aspirant on a Wiper Democratic Party ticket, Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka, took his campaigns to Matinyani, Kitui West, Kitui County to popularize his presidential bid. Musyoka said he had no grudge with his rivals in the presidential contest and was ready to meet them at the ballot box. While asking other presidential aspirants to prepare for a tough battle ahead of the coming polls, Musyoka also challenged them to be ready to accept the decision of voters after the March 4th, 2013 elections.
I want to ask Independent Electoral Boundaries Commission wajaribu kupekua ni yapi yalitendeka wakati wa recent by-elections, ili wajue vile wataepa vikwazo ambavyo vingine watu wana uzoefu wa kuibaiba kura kila wakati.
Na mimi naomba yoyote ambaye anataka kiti na chama cha Wiper afanye kampeni yake bila woga, kwa sababu tutafanya nomination mchana.
Elsewhere in Nairobi, presidential aspirant on a NAK Kenya party ticket, Martha Karua, has decried the state of affairs in the country's healthcare sector. Karua, who had visited Pumwani Maternity Hospital, where she also offset the bills of several mothers who had been detained by the hospital for failing to pay their bills, asked the government to get its priorities right. Karua also hit out at Medical Services Minister Professor Anyang' Nyong'o for failing to resolve the standoff over the implementation of the new NHIF rates.
I think the minister has no justification at this time and place to ask people to pay more to NHIF when he has not sufficiently answered the mismanagement and almost outright corruption on the previous use of the money. We all remember the NHIF scam. Even though Parliament threw out the report, that doesn't mean that the use of money was clear.
Elsewhere, presidential aspirant on a new Ford Kenya party ticket, Justice Minister Eugene Wamalwa, has dismissed calls by some politicians whom he claimed were piling pressure on him to step down in favor of a certain presidential aspirant. Wamalwa, who was campaigning in Charangani, Trans Nzoia County, reiterated that his name will be on the presidential ballot paper, while asking Kenyans to turn out in large numbers and register as voters when the voter registration exercise officially begins. Wamalwa asked other presidential aspirants to brace themselves for a tough battle.
Nimekuwa Nyanza jana, na mimi nikasikia Raila na timu yake wakiniomba Wamalwa si utuachie, lakini mimi nimemwangalia nikamwambia Bwana Raila, hakuna kuachiwa. Wewe kuwa tayari, sababu kule natoka huwa wanasema tutaonana umundu humundu.
Mkenya ana haki
ya kukaa pahali popote katika nchi hii.
Kenya National Congress Party presidential aspirant Peter Kenneth has urged the police to beef up security as the Kenya Defence Forces continue executing the new Operation Sledgehammer in the Somalia port city of Kismayo. Kenneth says the police commissioner should ensure peace prevails as Kenya heads to the next general election. Speaking in Dagoretti after attending a Sunday service at the PCEA Riruta Parish, Kenneth urged voters to evaluate all presidential aspirants and choose a leadership that will bring peace and unite Kenyans.
It is important that we are not emotional, that we put emotions out of this. It is important we reason together. It is important we look for leadership that will bring the country together. Leadership which is devoid of tribalism.
The Restore and Build Kenya presidential aspirant Professor James Ole Kiapi has expressed confidence in his presidential bid despite facing stiff opposition from seasoned politicians. Kiapi says the coming polls will be a referendum on good leadership and governance against poor leadership and asked Kenyans to break from the past and vote in a new crop of leaders.
Mambo ya inji inakuhusu hata wewe. Mambo ya Kenya inakuhusu hata wewe. Kwa sababu na watoto wadogo ambao lazima wasome. Na wewe mwenyewe lazima upate matibabu ama afya na kuangaliwa kwa mambo ya afya. Mambo ya chakula lazima tuhakikishe kuna chakula katika Kenya.
Elsewhere, presidential aspirant on a TNA party ticket, Gashoka MP Mutava Musimi, now says the government has no choice but to foot the huge wage bill occasioned by constitutional offices created under the new constitution. Speaking after attending a Sunday service at the ACK Thika Cathedral, Musimi said the increased number of parliamentary seats and other county government positions are a constitutional requirement, hence the government should come up with ways of meeting the salaries of all the government officers.
For me personally, if I am not the party candidate for TNA, we will completely support Uhuru Kenyatta for the position, and I believe he knows that himself. And then we will seek for election in Gashoka constituency, now renamed Bere South constituency.
Thairu, Sunday Live.